Breaking news on Martyn Lucas Investor. We are looking at ASTI, Ascent Solar Technologies. I'm going to be doing a full chart analysis, my buy zones, my sell zones, how I'm treating the stock, how I'm trading the stock. I'm showing you a potential trade setup for ASTI Solar Technologies. So let's get straight into it. This is the chart for ASTI. We had a lot of volatility during the interview, which I'll link at the end of the video. It's a must-watch. It's an absolutely amazing interview conducted by the main host, Martyn Lucas. So yes, let's have a look at the stock price. Before, we did have a trade set up where it was the all-time lows of ASTI at around 9 cents. We had seen previous support at those all-time lows, and we had significant price action to the upside to 19 cents and even all the way up to 34 cents. So my next trade setup was this area about 9 cents again, to see if we can form a double bottom and get a reaction at those previous lows, which you can see we actually did. This trade provided a 57% move to the upside. Of course, this was a trade we did last week, and that is now past. So what we're looking to do in the future, you can see with this trade, we didn't hit the ultimate target, which was 19 cents, but we did hit our first target, which was this upwards trend line, which was previously support. Of course, now it's tested as resistance, and it's looking more likely that we're coming back down to this 9 cents. So we can give 9 cents another go. The only issue is if we hit 9 cents a few times, we might break below. So that is one thing to take in consideration. That's why I have a tight stop loss. There will be limit orders set up at around 9 cents. So this trade can have another try to go to the upside, targeting firstly 14 cents, and then again you can have a second target set up on ASTI, which can take us to about 19 cents. What we're looking for this time round is not only to test the trend line, is to get above it, and once we get above it, we're looking for a test of to get back above it. What I expect to happen if we do get a reaction at 9 cents is something like this. We have the trade at 9 cents. We expect a reaction back to this trend line just like before, and maybe it provides resistance again, but it will have another try, and once it gets back above the trend line, it might go straight to 19 cents, or it might come back down, turn this trend line, this upwards trending trend line, into support, come back and test this area once it gets back up, and then hit 19 cents. And what we want to see at 19 cents is the exact same thing happen. Go above 19 cents, test it, turn the resistance into support, and then that's when we can start targeting next levels. 27 cents, same thing, 27 cents breaks, come back down, test 27 cents, it's currently resistance, turn it into support, go to 31 cents. Once we hit 31 cents, the exact same thing we're expecting to happen again, where it comes up, tests 31 cents as support, and then we go up to our next targets, which might be these moving averages coming down at around 27 cents. So that's what we want to see. We want to start seeing an upwards trend on ASTI. I do highly recommend watching that video of the interview, so you can learn more about the fundamentals of ASTI and what it does as a company. That will be linked in the description, comments, and at the end of the video. But yes, I want to start seeing these lows turn into higher lows, turn into higher lows. We can have another double bottom situation at 9 cents, and then we start building ourselves up and we start heading to the upside. That is what I want to start seeing, and that's what, once we start seeing, it shows that more market participants are in, more people are holding the stock, and that could be a healthy sign for the stock. Please do leave a like on the video if you're still watching with me, and leave me a comment. Are you invested in ASTI? Are you looking at a potential investment? And what brings you to the channel? So please do smash the like, it does really help, and do subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be answering all your comments down below. So those are my trades. Worst case scenario, let's look at the flip side. What can happen? We can start seeing maybe we can draw some Fibonacci's to the downside as well, where potentially this 9 cents level doesn't hold. This area just below 9 cents doesn't hold. What happens? Our stop losses will be hit. We take minimal losses, and then we start looking at next entry points. My buy zones, remember, I don't buy all at one level. I'm not going to put all my buy levels at 9 cents. I do have a backup just in case it does head lower, which would be around the levels of about 6 to 5 cents. So this is the area I'm looking at as a potential next buy zone. I don't expect it to go down that low. I have looked at the fundamentals of ASTI, but right now I'm looking at the chart, and it does suggest if we break the 9 cents level, there might be lower to go before ASTI rises to the upside. Overall, I think this is a great area to be buying it around that 9 cents, 10 cents level for a long-term hold. If you look at the RSI on the weekly, for example, you can start seeing that we are oversold. You start looking, let me see. It seems like both my charts, so excuse me, but we are oversold on the RSI. We can bring that up for you and show you again. Let me type in RSI and get that up. You are looking at a very oversold territory on the weekly chart for ASTI, so that shows that a lot of people have sold out, and it's driven the price to a point where it looks attractive to be buying in. So that is one thing I am looking at. But overall, this stock has been in a downtrend for a while, and I think this might be an area where it could potentially bottom out. Again, I'm not giving financial advice, it's just what I'm doing with my money. And that was just a quick update for you guys on the ASTI from the chart perspective. So if you did enjoy the video, there will be the interview just above here. You can see it over here. Please do click on that and watch that, and then there'll be a playlist or another video that you might find interest in below that. So until next time, please do take care of yourselves and each other.